Hey everybody, it's me and I'm back from my 21-day water fast. And I wanted to give you a brief update on how everything went. First of all, I wanted to start off by telling you kind of why I went, because a lot of people didn't know I went and they've been asking me a lot of questions about what it was for. So the way I explain it is everyone fasts, everyone does it for about 8 hours every single day. That's 1/3 of their life. And so it should go to show you how important that fasting process is for the body to run at optimal capacity. So what you do when you're fasting is you're giving your chance the body to heal and recover and repair. So really the only way that the body's going to heal and recover is by giving it the opportunity to. So things like medications and all those other things don't actually heal the body. They might stop symptoms, but they're not going to heal the body. The only thing that really does is the body, and the body is infinitely smarter than we are, and it knows what it needs to do. So 1/3 of our life is spent recovering and healing and detoxifying while we're sleeping. And a lot of us don't really take opportunity to do that, especially if you eat a really big dinner before you go to bed, you're going to be digesting. And digesting takes up so many of the actual calories that we consume that there's not very many left over. So, and also a lot of people don't even get the full 8 hours or whatever they might need for that rest. So a lot of us are really running on a very toxic rundown system. And it's really hard to make that up. So water fasting is basically an opportunity for the body to take a rest from digestion, which takes up so much energy. It lets the digestive system heal, which most people have a lot of digestive issues, mostly because we're eating things that humans probably were not meant to be eating in nature in the first place. It also gives your body time to rest because you're not doing much moving. You're just simply resting, drinking water, and letting your body heal. So I've had different symptoms from anxiety to cystic acne for the last 10 years. I've had some skin disorders, and I've also had irritable bowel symptoms and sinus infections, and I've been a carrier of strep throat, and I've been on and off antibiotics for most of my life. And all of those things really do take a toll on the body. All the symptoms that I've had are just signs of toxicity, signs of the body trying to heal itself, but obviously it can't because there's too much going on because I still have the symptoms. And all symptoms are is the body trying to heal itself. So when you have like a high temperature, it's the body getting the immune system ready. When you have cystic acne or other acne issues or other skin issues, it's not really a skin issue. No more than the heart problems are heart issues. There's something else underlying underneath that. So if you're taking medications for the symptoms, you are not directly affecting the root cause or helping it out. You're just adding more toxins to your body. So I wanted to get off all my medications. I wanted to take all the straws off the camel's back, hopefully enough so the camel's back isn't broken anymore, and really detoxify my system. While I was there, it was really difficult. It's probably the hardest thing I've ever done in my whole entire life. Would I do it again? I definitely thought it was worth it. And I don't know what the results are going to be because it's much too soon for me to really be able to tell if I have what benefits. I know I've gotten benefits, but what are they? I'm not sure yet. It was very emotionally difficult. I cried the first 3 days that I was there. I felt very lonely. I missed my family. I was there with a bunch of people that I didn't know. So mentally and emotionally is probably extremely challenging being in a foreign place, not eating. I mean, the first few days were pretty brutal because I was feeling the hunger. And then I did make a video on day 5 and I woke up with a sore throat, but I was actually having more energy. And then as the day progressed, I got sicker and sicker. So for about 4 days, I kind of just laid in bed. My throat swelled up so much that I couldn't swallow. My head was so sore that I couldn't rest my head on a pillow. No matter where I put it, there was so much pressure. I had sinus issues. I could tell I have a strep throat that I carry because when I was younger, I used to take antibiotics, but not the full round. We would borrow them. And I never quite got rid of the strep throat. We just kept on putting out the symptoms with antibiotics. So I know this is my body trying to finally live through this. Otherwise, I always stopped it with medicine, stopped the healing process, and not ever really allowing the body to go through what it needed to get through to get rid of the virus completely. Um, Same thing with, I had a lot of antibiotics for acne that I took on and off for years, and it really messed up my digestive system. And health really starts in your digestive system. So if you have any digestion issues, you are not healthy. You are not getting the nutrients. You can eat as much as you want, but you're not intaking it, you're not assimilating it. So, a lot of people who are trying to eat more and more and more, and this includes juicing or, taking vitamins and stuff like that, consuming more vitamins and minerals, for most people is not going to help them because they're not going to be assimilating them in the first place. Um, After I was really, really sick, the rest of the time, the next 2 weeks were, I wouldn't say easy, but I didn't have a lot of symptoms. I had a temperature that came and went, and I was extremely weak to the point where getting up to go to the bathroom was pretty challenging. And I almost blacked out when I got up to brush my teeth one day because my blood pressure was so low. Um, but mostly I was just weak. I was tired. I didn't want to do anything. I couldn't really do anything. But I made it through, and I'm really glad that I did it. But it was definitely probably one of the hardest things I've ever done in my whole entire life. But like I said, I hope I removed enough of the toxins. I hope that my body could heal, and I did have symptoms of healing, and I'm hoping that it was enough that now that I start my life, I can try not to reintroduce those toxins. So right now I'm on a raw food diet, eating nothing but raw fruits and vegetables. It was a much more detailed, specific um, diet, but I'm not sure that I'm going to follow it specifically. I'll talk about that more in my next video. But right now I am sticking with raw fruits and vegetables, salads, smoothies, things like that for the next 6 weeks. And I am not consuming any alcohol. I don't plan on consuming any caffeine, no caffeinated beverages, no processed foods. I am not putting any kind of toxic lotions or potions on my body. I'm not taking any medications at all. I actually am trying a new way to wash my hair, so I'm actually not quite washing it, but it's getting clean without actually touching my scalp. Um, so these are all the different things that I am doing. So I am also working on meditating for 20 minutes a day to help relieve stress so that I don't have to rely on any kind of medications or anything of the sort. And hopefully cleaning up my diet and doing the water fast will help with my skin so I don't have to do any kind of medications there. So that is my main update. I'm very weak. I lost 15 pounds of muscle. I realized I'm at about 20% capacity for weightlifting. Before I left, I was doing a 320-pound leg press, which I was moving just with my glutes. So I had it set up so I wasn't actually using my legs, just my glutes. And I went in there yesterday and I could do up almost 100, about 120 pounds 8 times. And when I left, I was doing 320, like 15 times. So I am not, I've lost all of my muscle, and it's not the muscle memory because I don't actually have the muscle anymore. It's not that I was sitting around doing nothing, it was that my body actually used my muscle as fuel for 3 weeks because I wasn't consuming any calories. So I will be doing a 6-week follow me, this is what I'm eating, this is what I'm doing to try to build my body back. I'm starting at square one, so I know how all my newer clients feel if you've never lifted weights before. I'm there for the first time, and believe me, it's definitely challenging, but I'm up for the challenge. I'm feeling good. We'll see how the next few weeks go and see how my energy starts to increase and see if any of my symptoms return. But so far, I'm feeling pretty positive. And I will come up with another video real quick about my 6-week plan and another video about minimalism and how I plan on buying nothing for the next year so I can get by with less money and more time to spend on my family and my health and giving back to you guys. So I hope you have a great rest of your day. Stay warm, and I will talk to you really soon. Catch me on Well by Mel. No spaces when you go onto YouTube, and there is spaces between Well by Mel when you go on Facebook. So go ahead and check me out and subscribe to follow along. Talk to you soon.